you don't check your oil every 1,000 miles?
No, who does that?
It's like, no, who the fuck does that?
Yeah, I don't.
Freak.
I think that's where we would have had probably different reactions. Because I would have probably laughed as well, honestly.
My God.
Yeah, because I was just like, oh my gosh. They pulled me over. Turns out it was for nothing.
Give me this shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, now you're having your voice on?
Yes, of course.
I mean,
I don't know if you remember. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I could definitely hear you on the back. Just pushing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third episode of the Thehotmicboys podcast. I'm Rudy.
My name's Robbie.
And yeah, man, how you been this week?
I mean, this week's honestly been kind of boring as for my daily life. But as for things going around town and stuff, I know it's been going kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, no, it's not even summer yet, and there's a lot of crazy stuff popping off.
Yeah, it's not even summer yet, but yeah, it feels like summer. It's 100 degrees
Oh
here.
my God, yeah, man, we're going through a crazy heat wave right now on the West Coast for whatever reason.
No, yeah, every day's like 100 degrees.
That's bullshit.
No
It's
breeze,
March.
really.
It's March.
Yeah. Well, how's your week been?
It's been going. It could be better. I'm actually a little depressed, so
I'm sure it could be better.
yeah.
Because, yeah. Well, you want to explain why you're a bit depressed since you're throwing that out there?
Yeah, I suppose. I don't have a car anymore, man. My car just took shit on me.
You want to explain to the class why you took a shit on you?
Oh, I don't know why. I don't think that's the reason. I mean, that didn't help. I'll definitely say that.
I mean,
So, if you saw last week, I was in California for like 5 days. Wasn't driving my car around. Just had it parked in my apartment. I come back. I'm driving. I'm driving, doing my normal thing. I came over here. We filmed. I ran other errands that day. You and I went back to the apartment, and then I went to work. Wednesday, fine, nothing happened. It's Thursday, I'm at work. I'm leaving work, and I'm gonna go meet you because we were supposed to talk about the podcast. Actually, we had shit scheduled to talk about the podcast, and I'm pulling out of the parking lot, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm going like 20 miles an hour, and I can't accelerate. There's no gas going to my.
Ain't no gas.
Yeah, well, if there was gas in it though, that's the thing. So it wasn't that, people. The car. So I can't accelerate, right?
Yes.
So I can feel the car like just slowly going to a stop. So I pull back into the parking lot real quick, and as soon as I do that, it fucking just dies. All my lights come on, whatever, blah blah. But for whatever reason, I'm like, oh well, let me check to see if I have any oil in my car, because I was due for an oil change already.
Yeah.
And that was actually supposed to be my thing to do today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I go, check it. It's fucking dry. Bone dry.
Not a single drop?
No. I'm surprised that there wasn't like
smoke?
Not smoke, but like, I guess, yeah. It's coming out of it just psh. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I mean,
Type shit.
okay. Well, I mean, yeah, having no oil in the engine would definitely.
And I don't know how long it's been like that, man. Because like I didn't have any problems with it when I was driving around the previous 2 days to that, and then I wasn't driving it for 5 days. So I didn't want that. And then I told somebody about this that we work with, and I might have told you this. I didn't tell her this, but she was like, "Oh, you don't check your oil every 1,000 miles?"
No, who does
I
that?
was like, "No, who the fuck does that?"
Yeah, I don't.
Freak.
I think I read in a manual that you're supposed to check it actually every time you get fuel.
Okay, well, no one's doing that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, no.
It's just, no. So my car's dead. I don't know what to do. So I call you. You hightail it over to me, and then I proceed to push the car into a parking space. Well, you're steering. That was a nice little workout for me that day. My calves were burning after that.
I mean,
I don't know if you remember. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I could definitely hear you on the back. Just pushing it.
And so man, on my and then this definitely probably did something to it too. Excuse me. When so in my head I was like, you know what? Maybe we can just put oil in and the motherfucker will turn on. And that's the thing. The car's it's turning on, just not staying on.
No, yeah, it'll turn over, but it has a very rough idle. It's shaking like crazy, almost like a misfire.
And my car would shake like that already to begin with. Remember?
Not that aggressively though.
No, I know, but
no, yeah, it would definitely have a vibration.
Been doing it at all.
No, yeah,
and it was
should be smooth.
And so me and you decide, or I guess I decided, well, we should put some oil in it. So we go and buy recommended 5 quarts of oil.
5W30.
I'm glad. That's cool that you remembered it because I forgot it. I forgot it that day.
Really?
So I'm glad that you remembered it. Because we'd have got because if I'd have looked at it, we'd have gotten there and I'd have been like, oh shit. I don't know.
I mean, no, yeah. I mean, it did say online 5 quarts. We poured the 5 quarts.
And that didn't help either. We actually probably flooded the oil tank.
Yeah, it was flooded with oil. When we checked that dipstick, it was...
You know what? I checked it yesterday before I met up with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still...
saturated.
Still pretty full. And it looks real dirty now, too. I don't know if it's just because it's been sitting in there now, but it looks dirty. And that's like brand new oil. So again, there's a lot of this car's not. I've committed that this car is just not gonna run again, and I'm really tempted just to leave it where it's at.
I will say, for you guys to keep in mind, it's a 2004 Saturn Ion.
Yeah.
So
there's a whole backstory about why I even have this fucking car. You want?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
we don't gotta talk about the whole thing,
the whole
definitely
details,
about this.
But at least the general idea of why you had this car.
No, yeah, and this gets back to her, which I don't think it will, but she'll probably disagree with this.
I mean, of course she would.
Story.
Of course she would. This would be the "Am I the asshole" thing for her.
Damn, yeah, I should write one.
Yeah.
See what the Reddit.
Except for you, wouldn't be "Am I the asshole"? It'd be "Is my ex the asshole?"
Well, I mean, whatever. Anyways, I bought this car 2 years ago off of Facebook Marketplace. Robert's not a big fan of that. And you know what? Maybe I'm not a big fan of it now either.
I don't trust Facebook Marketplace. I've been scammed on it and I lost like $1,000. To be fair,
okay,
I'm a quite stupid person.
Yeah, you got scammed by fucking Cash App.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I should have gone to you about Cash App information since your bank is Cash App.
Exactly.
No,
I would know, right?
That's crazy.
Anyways, I was married. Shit.
3 years ago? 4 years ago?
It's probably like 4 years ago now. I was married to this lovely young lady. Just say that. But then, we weren't married anymore. That's probably another episode. We can get into that. We're just going to talk about the car real quick, I guess. But, shit, I haven't thought about this in a while, actually. But so, when we got divorced, we didn't really get divorced.
Oh, yeah.
It was because of our whole marriage certificate was fucked up when we first got married, and we just never corrected it. So we didn't have to get like a real divorce. We essentially got annulled. But at the time, we both had a car that was given to us when we were married from her family.
Yes. You said it was from her mom, right?
I think it was her grandmother specifically.
Oh, her grandma. Oh, okay.
But it was a nice car. It was like a 20-something Hyundai Elantra.
It was like a 2016 or something.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice car. But so I drove that around usually, and she had a work car that she drove around. And then, well, obviously when we were together, we're in the car together.
Yeah.
Well, so we got divorced, and really the only like asset that we had was probably this car. And so when we got divorced, she was like, "Hey, I'll sell this car to you. You just give me payments."
Yeah.
And so I was like, "All right, that's cool." After, keep in mind, we weren't given this car. We technically had to buy this car from her mom. So I was giving her money for this. Yeah,
Her mom or grandma?
her mom.
It was
It's the grandma's car, but the grandma died. Mom was selling the car.
Oh.
And everyone was just like, "Why don't you just give it to them?" No, she made us buy it for like $10,000. I will say she probably put up more of this money than I did, but I still put in at least a couple hundred, if not like at least 1,000 into this fucking car.
I mean, 1,000 out of 10,000 though. So I mean, she paid for 9, you paid for 1,000. I mean, I'm on your side, but I'm just saying. If she paid 9,000 out of it, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But to be fair, she was selling you the car, so either way.
And you know what? Again, this story could be a little misremembered too, because happened such a long time ago.
Enough.
I may have given her more money. I may have not. Maybe I probably didn't though.
At the end of the story, she was selling the car to you. So
yes, so she was going to sell this car to me. Well, no, she was selling this car to me, and I had given her at this point, because I don't remember how much she was selling it to me for to begin with, but I gave her.
From what I remember, you gave her around at least 3,000.
Okay, then there you go. That's how much I gave her.
And I think total she was selling it for like 6. Because I know you said you were like about halfway through.
Okay, then yeah, that's what it was. Because it was for a couple months that I was doing this.
Yeah.
And eventually, it was cool. We didn't have a problem with it. And there's actually times when like she would ask to borrow it, and if I wasn't doing anything.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah. I think she used it a couple times to go back to see her family, and when we did that, she just gave me her work car.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that white car. Yeah.
But I hope she kind of gets in trouble for that. She wasn't supposed to do that, but whatever.
That's fine.
Fuck her.
Karma.
But she started dating this fucking dude, and out of nowhere was like, "Hey, I don't want to sell you this car no more. I want the car, and so I'm going to give you." All the money that I paid. No, not even. She gave me like half the money I gave her.
And I got after you about that. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you only taking half of it?
No, yeah. And I don't remember what her reasoning is for only wanting to give me half of it. Do you remember what I told you?
From what I remember is, I don't think she ever gave you a reason. You just didn't pursue it.
I just didn't fight it.
No, yeah.
Oh, well, because I think at that point I was just like, man, because like, look, we were cool. Like, and this is probably I shouldn't have done, but we got divorced. We would still hang out from time to time, but it's because we were cool. Like we were friends before we got together.
Yeah.
And after everything that happened, I thought we could still be friendly, and we were for a good time until she fucking started dating this guy, which I get. Whatever. I'm not trying to be all up in her business all the time, especially with this new guy. But yeah, that's when she just did a 180 and was like, "Nah, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want to have anything to do with you."
And it was probably because that guy, honestly.
Which is fair, whatever.
No, yeah, I mean,
but it's just like, hey, man, like me and you had this agreement, and now you're kind of fucking me over, and you're only giving me half the money back.
I feel like the only thing I probably would have done differently from you in that situation is I would have said, okay, if we're selling this car, we're gonna have like some sort of agreement, whether it's on paper or whatnot. That way, like a contract, essentially.
Uh-huh.
That way, if she turns around and does this to me, I'm like, nah. We have like this basically this contract. This
like when we decided to when she decided to sell the car to me.
Yes. Which honestly, that alone could probably be an agreement itself that could be defensible. Like,
I'm not a lawyer, man. I don't know how shit like that works.
I mean, neither do I. But at the same time, if they're agreeing to sell you something and you're physically paying for most of it, I don't think they should be able to just turn around and say, "I'm just kidding," and then give you half your money back. That's essentially like a scam.
Well, that's what she did. So essentially, back to the beginning of this fucking story. Yes. That's why I bought this car, because I needed to get rid of this car because she wanted it back. She gave me however much money she gave me for it. Like I said, it was like half of the 3,000, and I even had to. So I had to find a car real quick, and so I was like, "Fuck it, let me look on Facebook Marketplace." And this guy got back to me right away and bought this car, the 2004, for.
You bought that for like 3,000?
For 3,000.
And then they even
Which, I mean, that car's probably worth that much at the time. Well, probably worth like 2.
No, yeah.
But I mean, I got me from A to B. I didn't have any problems with it until now.
For less than 2 years.
Yeah, because September. That would have been 2 years.
Yeah, so a year and a half, really.
And I've never had an issue with a car running out of oil like this. And it wasn't leaking, that I could tell anyways.
Yeah.
My thing's just never not had oil in it.
I don't know why. Yeah, like I said before, like it's really weird for it to be bone dry, especially only after 3,000 miles. It'd make the sense if it was like dirty, obviously, but like bone dry, unless if you had like some sort of major leak. But even then, when we filled it up and stuff and tried running
nothing's
leaking.
It's been sitting there for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
So I don't know where that oil went.
Someone came and stole it. It was the fucking aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's and so that's why I'm pretty sad about it. Because now I have to go and fucking look for a car, and I'm going to be carless for a while, and
That's fine. I'll give you my car.
I don't want your fucking car, Robert.
Hey, my car's better than your car at this point.
True. You got
It just
me
has
there.
no AC, so you're just going to have to deal with the heat. Sucks.
And the heat in this fucking crazy March weather that we're having.
Yeah. But I mean, so you said you're deciding to whether if you should just leave it there or not. Like, do you think you'd get in trouble for just leaving it there?
I don't see why I would.
Well, I don't know.
It's not like I owe money on this car.
I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know.
Technically just abandoning it somewhere.
Exactly, you're abandoning it. I don't know if you'd get in trouble for that.
I don't think, it'll get towed eventually. And they'll be like, oh, hey, we have your car.
Come and get it.
Yeah, and then I
okay.
don't have to go get it.
Oh, okay. So you'll just take the plate off and everything?
Yeah.
Make it to where they can't track you?
Well, I mean, who cares if they can or not? I'm not worried about that.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I would be at least.
No. Well, you worry about a lot of things, bro.
No, yeah. But don't worry. You'll get a new car eventually. You can go get your Cybertruck now.
Oh,
This guy really likes Cybertrucks.
I do. They're fucking...
I don't know
they're so
why.
ugly that they're kind of cool looking. And I'd like to get one that's... I know I'm not going to... You're not allowed to do this, I don't think. But I think I've told you. I'd like to get like a mirror
Oh, no, yeah,
wrapping
you
around
can't.
it.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Fucking dope.
That would... Like a chrome.
Yeah, that'll definitely fuck some people up while I'm driving.
Especially at night.
Why? Oh, I guess they wouldn't see me, huh? They can see my lights.
Oh, no. They would see you because the light would reflect off of you
Oh, well, then there
back
you
into
go.
them.
Well, don't look at me then.
You'd look like a massive star just shooting down the road. Just blinding everybody.
It's because I shine like one, Robert.
Shine bright like a diamond. Anyways.
It's a good song.
But...
Riri.
Who?
Nothing.
Okay. I didn't know you two were close like that. Riri. But... No, yeah. I mean, I would definitely, when I was helping you out with that, it was interesting. Considering, again, I thought putting oil in it would make everything perfect. But I think it just made things worse.
Oh no. Well, I don't know. I think it's just the car's done.
Oh, no, yeah.
Like that's the oil's definitely not helping it, but that's not the issue with it. It's something else, and I just don't care to fix it.
I mean, yeah, at least when I was looking, it looked like, or sounded like it was misfiring like crazy. So,
Yeah.
I mean, even if you wanted to get it fixed, it'd be probably a lot.
Yeah, a shitload of money, and I don't want to. I'd rather just get the new car.
Get the new car. Yeah, fair enough. One that can take you farther than out of town.
Yeah.
But yeah, sucks to about your car though.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anyways, so you've had your drama about the car, and as I said before, I don't have drama personally to my life, but just stuff that's been going on around. Like, for example, as we've said before, we work on a base.
I don't think we've technically said that before, but I guess we have now. Just don't say which one.
No, yeah. But, and at the store on base, due to some reasons, I don't exactly know the exact reason. Could be the war that's going on. Could be possible shootings that's been going around town.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy crazy things going on. Remember, you guys saw the video of the mall shooting.
Oh yeah, the mall shooting.
Damn little Mexican YNs over here, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, one guy got punched, and he's like, "Cool, I'll bring a gun."
Hey, man, these fucking kids.
But and I
was telling you, someone got popped near my apartment last night, or not last night, like 2 nights ago. That shit was crazy.
I was talking to my mom about it. She's like, "Is Tucson getting violent now?" And I was like,
"It's definitely the east side's definitely getting a little sketchier than it used to."
And I was like,
I saw this post that said all the south side problems are moving to the east.
Yeah,
which is crazy because I don't remember the south side being all fucking like this.
Soon the whole city.
When I was a kid,
ghetto.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move to Phoenix.
I'm not moving to Phoenix. That place is like expensive.
I mean, not Phoenix, but like, because Phoenix is pretty ghetto too.
And yeah, expensive.
The outskirts. Scottsdale.
Yeah, yo, gas though is getting crazy. Anyways, back to my story.
Gas is getting crazy. I was shocked how much it jumped when I got back.
Yeah. But and also I've also heard that people I guess have been getting on base without proper ID, which
I don't even understand how that's possible.
Yeah, like what's the military
those guys have one job to do.
Yeah, and they have a specific tool to do it. So
it's fucking guys.
I don't know what they're doing, but apparently the stores or some of the stores on base is starting to do ID checks themselves, like their employees.
Because we're not doing that at the hotel.
No, yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't know how I would do that, but considering there's like 15 different entrances.
You might have to show your ID though when you check in anyways.
Oh, no, yeah, you do.
So maybe that's
their way of doing it. But no, so the stores on base are starting to do their own personal ID checks for higher security. But I've been told,
and they're just like looking at it, right? They're not.
I've seen that they have like a paper that shows the proper IDs of what they look like and what's allowed.
Yeah.
But they aren't like physically like told like, oh, this is like, because you know how some IDs, if you point a certain way, the light reflects something.
Sure.
Okay, so IDs a lot, like if you have black light or point the ID a certain direction, there's like a little reflector inside.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a way to tell it's real. And so if it doesn't have that, obviously it's probably not real. And so, but they're not told that or anything. And so...
But the whole fact... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. What?
No, just the fact that that they're letting them at the gate come in with not the proper IDs, that's crazy.
No, yeah. Again, do your job. I don't understand, like...
Because that, I feel like... doing that, like, you're on base means you're good to move around wherever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I want to feel safe. And apparently, from when I went through the store, the front entrance, because that's where they're doing it at, they don't, like, grab your ID. At least for me, they didn't grab my ID and, like, look at it. I just, like, flashed at them like a badge. I just walked through. And they're just like, cool. So it's not like they're really like checking. And I heard...
Some people are checking. Someone got ran on.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know that a little story, like I said, they kind of got ran on. Some guy walked through and showed his little ID or whatever, but I guess it was a wrong ID. They were like, sorry, sir, like, you can't come in, you know? You don't have the right ID, identification. And he's like, I'm a dasher. And just walked on through. He's just like, okay.
What the fuck does a dad... I'd be like, excuse me, sir? I don't give a fuck.
No, yeah.
I don't know what a dasher is.
Yeah. And I'm dashing. Get out of here.
I'm going to dash you out of here, bitch.
Yeah. I'm going to throat chop you. And so...
Drop his Adam's apple.
Wouldn't that make his voice deeper?
No, I'd probably kill him. I mean, like, when you drop it, it, like, goes into your... What's your fucking...
Oh, you mean, like, punch it in?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were saying, like, make it lower. Oh. I don't know. Anyways, and so... And I guess when this guy walked in, they're just like, hey, the employee was like, hey, to their manager, like, this person just walked in, like, didn't really listen. instantly they're like, hunt him down.
See, like at that point, I'd have been like, fuck that, call the MPs. Drag his ass out of here.
I was going to say, like...
And why don't they just have... If they're going to do that, why don't they just have them doing that?
Because they got busier things to do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Because they don't do shit, Robert.
Oh, yeah.
Except the people at the gate. Who apparently aren't doing shit either.
I mean, yeah, I think a lot of the MPs I've seen, like, sitting in their trucks, just, like, hiding, trying to pull people over, all they'll do is, like, to see someone speeding, they'll, like, flash their light for a second, and the person will slow down and like, cool.
I've seen them pull people over, like, twice.
They pulled me over. So, I mean...
Remember, you think you called me after that happened, you're freaking out a little bit.
Yeah, because I was just like, oh, my gosh. They pulled me over. Turns out it was for nothing, because they just wanted to see if I was drunk and driving. And, like, once I was talking to them normally, they're like, yeah, I know you're not, but the little light above your license plate's out. It's like, okay. Is that cool? Bye.
So then pull me over for that, you fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what is this? Oh, I'm just going to see if you're drunk driving, even though I know you're not.
Oh, yeah. And I don't think it was an MP. I think it was, like, an actual cop on base.
See, I'm confused about how all that works.
I mean, I think cops are allowed on base, but...
I wouldn't allow them. Sons of bitches. I'm
It's
just
not
kidding.
your jurisdiction.
No, yeah. This is federal property, buddy.
Yeah. I think... Oh, no, my police stations aren't federal. It's state, like...
Yeah. State government.
Yeah. And so I was thinking, like, if I was that employee and the person walks by, I'm like, hey, get back over here. Stop. Just chase him down. Just man trying to make a living with a DoorDasher. Just, make him drop the food.
I don't really understand how that works either.
The DoorDasher stuff?
DoorDashing on base, because...
Apparently...
Is it people that live on base that are doing this?
I don't know, but apparently he has a special Dasher license.
That just gets you anywhere, apparently?
Mr. President, I'm a Dasher.
Yeah, you can't tell me I can't come into the White House, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. You want your food or not? But, no, yeah, I just found it funny that they, like, instantly just like, Code Red, get him!
No, yeah, well, they should, fucking asshole.
Oh, yeah. But that was pretty interesting. Anything else with you, though?
No, not personally. I did want to get into, just because it's topical. It's probably, it's going to be a week later, but, whatever. But I don't know if you've heard about the Mormon lady that was on The Bachelor, or she was going to be the Bachelorette.
I don't know much about her, but I've heard of what happened.
Well, neither do I. I don't really know much about her either. Just because, again, I don't watch that fucking Mormon Housewives show, which is crazy that they even have a show because, like, what do they talk about? Mormons don't do shit.
They talk about Mormon stuff.
And that's the whole show? I can't imagine that's the whole show.
Why else do you think it's called Mormon Housewives?
Okay, but the other Housewives shows, there's a bunch of drama that they're always getting into.
I'm sure Mormons got drama too. You think they're just like Mormon drama free?
They should be.
Like drama comes up to them and they're like, stop.
Aren't they all about...
I'm Mormon.
Aren't they all about God and shit? They can't drink coffee, man. What the fuck do they do?
You can't drink coffee?
No caffeine.
Oh, I could not be Mormon.
No, you know what? I don't know, because they have a fucking loophole with that too. 'Cause they can't drink coffee, but these assholes drink like Red Bulls and shit like it's going out of style.
Matcha.
Okay, whatever. Anyways. But no, yeah, so she was on that show, and I guess they picked her to be the Bachelorette, so she obviously got divorced.
Yeah, which is,
Which, again, is probably a big no-no for them, but, whatever. I was almost in a Mormon family, actually, now that I'm talking about this.
Yeah, you were an altar boy, too.
Well, no, but because my ex's dad or stepdad or whatever, his whole family is like Mormons.
The ex that took the car from you?
Yeah.
What about the mom?
She's not. Well, the stepdad isn't really either anymore. But he was, like, the whole family was.
Oh, okay.
Apparently a pretty big deal, too.
Interesting.
Yeah, they have fucking last names and shit that you can trace back to wherever. But anyways.
To the Dark Ages.
So she was the Bachelorette. They picked her to be the Bachelorette. Jesus Christ.
Say that again? say
They
that.
picked her to be the next Bachelorette, that fucking TV show.
Okay. Yes.
And they filmed like at least half of it. Like they were pretty like far into it. It hasn't been released yet, obviously. But then they kicked her off.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Because a video came up of her like throwing a fucking bar stool at her husband.
Threw like a couple.
Or not even at her husband. I think it was her baby daddy.
No, yeah, the guy recording, I think one hit her kid.
No, yeah, she was like right there, like when she threw it. This crazy bitch. But just watching all the, and then like she's trying to like defend like all of this too, which is even kind of crazy.
I haven't heard really much about recently how she could be defending it, but I don't know.
She put out some statement. It was just one of those fake ones where it's like, oh, like, you know, there's two sides to a story, and you know, I'm glad I'm out of that bad situation. Like, you know, like the dude was beating her and shit, which I don't know, he could have been, but that's not what we have video of.
No, yeah, I mean,
But the reason, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, there's one thing to say it, but if you have no proof of it, I mean,
No, yeah, there's definitely proof of her doing it.
no, yeah.
But the reason why I brought all this up though is because there's not videos of this, but I've definitely been in a situation like that. I've gotten shit thrown at me by a crazy girl
Why?
because she was crazy. You mean why?
Okay, but like, just cause, or
Yeah, when she would
did she say that you did something, or
No, when she would flip out, this is what the bitch would do. She would throw shit.
did you throw anything back?
No, Robert, I'm not crazy.
Yeah, but defense.
I don't condone putting hands on females.
Dodgeball.
And I kind of wish I did on this one, though. Hot take. She threw hot coffee in my face one time, Robert.
Huh.
She threw a skewer at me. You know what a skewer is?
Yes.
She threw one of those at me, and I wasn't wearing a shirt for whatever reason. I don't know what we were doing, but she threw it at me and fucking stuck.
I can't imagine you looking down going, oh.
Yeah, I mean, it was like that much into my skin, but yeah, man, this fucking crazy girl. She tried to get me to choke her out one time.
Okay.
Like
Some people like that.
No. Like she was like, damn, that's crazy. She was like trying to tell me to hit her so that she could call the cops on me.
Oh. I would record her saying that and then do it.
Oh, I never thought to.
So that when the cops showed up, like, hey, she said I could.
I never thought to.
Okay, well.
One time she told me that she was going to kill herself if I left, like, her house.
Oh, my God.
I don't think I told her anything. I just left. I was like, she ain't going to do it. She didn't.
I mean, obviously, I'm sure she didn't. If she did, I feel like you would be telling us a whole different story.
No.
Oh, okay. It would still be the same.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that special to kill yourself over, you crazy bitch. Like, that's on you.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I agree that you shouldn't put hands on a woman, but at the same time, I was not trained. I was raised to defend yourself. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if a girl comes up and just starts swinging at me, I'm gonna swing back.
Yeah, no, I don't have it in me to do
like,
that. I wish I did.
I mean, I'm not gonna hit her like super hard, but like enough to get her to be like, oh my God.
And you know what? This girl was real little. I probably just could have picked her up and threw her.
Ah, there you go. Shock put? Shock put?
Shot put.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. She had crazy eyes, too.
Well, she is crazy.
Yeah. She's pretty freaky, though. So that's what kept me in as long as it did.
Pros and cons.
And I was young, man. I was...
How old were you? 18?
Yeah, I started dating this girl when I was in high school. I was 17, actually.
Yeah, you
Together
see...
for like 5 years.
I feel like every...
My mom fucking hated this bitch.
I feel like every 18-year-old...
You want to hear a crazy story?
Sure.
Good. This might get a little uncomfortable for you. So, when my mom was in hospice at the place that she was at, I went to go visit her one day with this chick, and my mom already didn't like her. And so the fact that I brought her, it just pissed my mom off, and I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I could tell that she wasn't happy about it. And she flat out was like, I don't want this bitch at my funeral. Isn't that crazy?
And what, like, Were you just like, okay?
Yeah, what am I gonna say?
I mean, I don't know. Like,
Like,
no, Mom. This is the love of my life.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. He's like, shoo.
That's what I should have did. That would have been the smart thing to do, but...
I mean, yeah. But hey, like I was saying, like I feel like there's a moment in everyone's life where they want a crazy person because sometimes they can be freaky.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure.
So that was probably where you were at.
That's exactly what this was.
Yeah.
I played football in high school. When I started dating this girl, I got way better athletically because I was banging all the time.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was like,
I had better hips.
The hips don't lie.
Exactly.
But no, yeah. I mean, I've been with crazy people.
You ever gotten shit thrown at you?
Not gonna lie, I was thinking of like literal shit. No. Well, no, yes, actually. I've had a knife thrown at me.
Oh.
But that wasn't by a girl, that was by Dom. He threw a knife in my back.
Oh yeah, your fucking crazy roommate. That's fucking wild. I remember you told me about that.
Yeah, it was like right when I got back.
You should have took it out and stabbed him to death with it. Like, what the fuck,
Yeah,
man?
it's like these little throwing knives. It just threw in my back. I was like,
I still don't
fuck?
understand why you ever lived with that dude. Like, I get why, but I
Because,
don't
like,
get it.
okay, relax. Because, okay,
You don't got to go all the way into
I was
it.
going to say, like, should I explain how I met this guy?
I feel like that's a long story.
Yeah.
Just
I met him when I was younger, okay, like 7. And so
you guys the same age?
Huh?
Are you guys the same age?
I think it's like a year or 2 younger than me.
Okay.
But,
Younger? Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck.
well, you thought he was older?
Oh, I thought you guys were at least the same age.
No, I think it's like, yeah, he's pretty, like a year or 2 younger than me.
Oh, that's crazy. No, yeah, okay.
But no, I've known this guy for most of my life, and he's been pretty chill. He was like a really good friend of mine and everything. And we agreed that, you know, when I get back to America, because I was living in Italy at this time, we would just live together and be roommates because we thought it would be a lot of fun.
And you guys were going to work together, right?
Yes, because he works in plumbing. I did that for a short amount of time, but that was not a fun time. His uncle was the manager, and well, there was a lot of favoritism and stuff, and not fun. But
And you're a white.
he's white.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad.
Dom's not white. His uncle's white. But anyways, and since he works in plumbing, again, favoritism, of course, Dom got a really good position to work in gas. You can make a lot of money in gas. He was making, I don't know if he's still doing it, obviously, but at the time, he was making around $1,100 to $1,200 a month, or a week.
Damn.
Okay. No, yeah, like I said, good money. And with all that money, he starts to, you know how people say money gets to changes people?
Oh, yeah.
That essentially happened to him.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't know if this had a factor in it, but he also had a girlfriend. I don't know if he still has it, but he had one. And apparently her family was like really rich too. So it was just money everywhere for him. And he kind of just became one of those people to where he didn't care about anybody except for himself and his girl. That's it. Which, I mean, I get.
His gay little car that he had.
That's another thing too, is he wanted the best of like everything. Like he got a GR86, brand new, $40,000. And started changing, like got like $1,000 steering wheel on it, started changing things on it for carbon fiber. Changed out the taillights and all that stuff. Obviously just spending money left, right, and center. This guy had like 20 bottles of cologne. Each one is at least $100. Has like multiple different katanas, each at least $300. He's just.
Do you have like a recording studio in your house too?
No, yeah, he. I don't know. Again, I don't know if he still is because I don't
Should have
talk.
stole all that shit.
Because I don't talk to him anymore. But he was making music or whatnot. I don't know if he was any good or not. I think I listened to one
But
song.
then he was like late on paying the bills in the house with you and shit.
Yeah, for someone that made so much money, he had no responsibility at all. Like, he would not pay for bills or anything like that on time. The only bill he was in charge of was Wi-Fi. That's the only thing. But yeah, I'd find out we're like $400 behind on Wi-Fi. Because he wouldn't tell us, hey, Wi-Fi's due. Hey, Wi-Fi's due. Hey, Wi-Fi's due.
And so he just wouldn't pay it.
No, yeah, we actually almost got evicted one month. Because he didn't have the money for
Oh,
rent.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You were freaking out.
Yeah, because like they were about our leasing people were like, hey, it's like the 5th. In a couple of days, we're gonna tell you guys to leave. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't know if we have money or not, or like we had money, but he apparently didn't.
No, and you guys didn't. You guys weren't like balling and rolling in fucking cash either.
Oh no, yeah, we work like minimum wage jobs, and so it's just like
federally minimum wage. Let's be honest.
Okay, I mean, yeah, it's better than you would probably get out of base, but
in the real
world. But at the same time, like it's not.
Hey, you know what?
Like, crazy.
We actually talked something about, or I've been thinking about this all week since we talked about what we talked about in the last episode, and I was thinking, I'll explain right now.
I would hope you do,
because like your view of life is a little different, and you're gonna get what I'm talking about. Last week, when I was telling you about my brother's house, you asked me why he doesn't, or you asked me if there was base housing and why he just doesn't live on base.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't remember what I said to that answer, but I thought about it all week and I was like, oh, this is the reason why.
You said because he's bougie.
No. Okay. There you go. But that's not why he lives in the house. Mm-hmm. It's normal to not live on base, Robert. Do you know that? If you're in the military, you don't have to live on base.
No, I know you don't have to. But I've been told it's better.
I've been told it's not.
I've been told it's better because you don't really...
I mean, I've been told both, I guess. But that's the reason. Like, because I think the fact that he doesn't live on base is like surprising to you.
I think it's just because the whole time I've lived on base... The whole time I've lived on base. The whole time...
That your dad's been in the military.
My dad's been in the military... Not even. The whole time we were stationed in Tucson, we lived on base. Okay? The only time we didn't live on base was out in Italy, but that's because there was no base housing. And so, to me, and also I've just heard the benefits of living on base. Obviously, you have the BX, commissary, all that stuff pretty much on base for you.
Yeah, you also didn't do a lot of shit here when you were a kid because you just did everything on base.
Exactly. You don't have to leave.
You know, that's crazy to me.
I'm like a bunch of hermit crabs.
Because I ask you about shit in Tucson all the time. And you're like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. And it's because you didn't do shit. That's crazy.
We tried to... we went to the zoo. We tried to go to the zoo out in Phoenix, but we got in a car accident.
Phoenix is not that great.
Oh, yeah. But, and also from the people I talk to now that live on base, they say, like, it's pretty much free.
Well, yeah.
Free. Like, it's, their rent is like $1,400 and all their utilities are included, but their BAH.
I get there's like benefits to it.
Yeah, but also like they don't pay that $1,400 because the BAH is taken out. It's base housing allowance.
No, yes. But then when you don't live on base, you get it.
I mean, you still get the housing allowance anyways. But if you go off base, let's say you're allotted $1,200 and you find a place that's $1,400, you still have to pay $200 out of pocket. And also, utilities might not all be included. You got to pay your own utilities.
Yes.
While on base, like I said, that's all included. So you don't have to worry about any of that. All the money you make just goes to pocket.
It's just wild that that's how you live life, I guess.
I would like to live on base.
I wouldn't. Can't do shit there.
I mean, you can. You've never lived on base. What are you talking about?
Who are you talking to, bud?
So, but yeah, that's just my experiences living on base. To me, is better. Anyways, so yeah, about Dom. He has money. Oh,
And,
and about that GR86, he's already crashed it a couple times. Like, messed up his rims and stuff like that. And every time I mention it to him, his response is always, I'm going to switch it out for carbon fiber anyways. That's how, like...
if he ever did.
I don't know. But I'm not going to say how delusional he is.
That car is not even cool, I don't think. Like, it might go fast, but I didn't think it was all that.
I mean, it's...
I've seen cooler cars.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're going to spend $40,000, I'd rather just get, like, a Supra than a GR86. Anyways, but... And also, again, he wanted to be all bougie as well. He got a dog named Lily. That's a husky. I'm sure you
remember that
met
dog.
the dog.
Yeah. I think I took it for like a little run one time with you guys.
No, yeah. And the thing with that dog is he's never home.
Oh, yeah. So I think I've only seen that guy like once.
Yeah, and so he kept that dog in the kennel
all day
and night. And honestly, that dog would probably go days without food and water because he just never fed it. It would be up to me and Ghosty over here to take care of this dog, really, because he was never there. So
when you get kind of mad at you guys too for like taking care of it?
No, yeah. He'd be like, I just did it. But yet we'd find the dog shitting in the corner because you didn't do it.
No. Oh, that's another thing. The dog was always like pissing and shitting on the carpets.
Yeah, because he would never take her out.
Yeah. You guys were having to
always clean it and stuff because like he never did it. Oh my gosh. And so, and this is where like there was a conflict. I'm not gonna say conflict, but disagreement between Ghosty and I and our families. Because I know Dom, or I knew Dom because he had a dog before with the family. To be fair, it was a family dog, so I guess it's different. But he would take care of that dog pretty well and stuff like that. So he learned how to take care of a dog. He knows how to take care of a dog.
He just wasn't doing it.
No, yeah. And so I was saying, if he wants to get a dog, who are we to really say no to him? Especially since we got an animal. He doesn't have to listen to us. He's going to get it if he wants.
Yeah.
Ghosty's family and Ghosty was saying, no, don't let him get this animal. He's not going to take care of it. And it's like...
I mean, no one had proof that he wasn't yet, I guess.
Exactly. So I'm just like, we don't know. It's possible. But also, the fact that it's like, again, we got a cat. And if he's like, I want to get a dog, we can't just look and go, no. We can't really... Who are we to say no to him?
I mean, you are his roommates.
Yes, but again, why are we allowed to get an animal, but he's not?
But we also knew him. Like, we have proof and evidence that he wasn't going to take care of the damn animal.
We didn't, though, because he didn't have an animal.
Hot take. Give me this shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, now you're having your voice on?
Yes, of course. I'm gonna defend this animal.
This is Ghosty talking.
That's crazy.
We knew from his habit, experience, and him not being there, like he was not gonna take care of that damn dog. We were. I knew. I could tell the fucking future. I was like, I'm not taking this this animal. It's not mine. I don't want to take care of it, but I have to because I knew what I was gonna end up being.
Who knew that talking about this dog would be the thing?
Trigger me.
Gets her over the edge. Like, I'm on this podcast now. I'm here.
Fucking trigger me. No, I'm sorry. I knew it was gonna happen, and that's why, as a roommate, I had a voice too. But apparently,
why didn't you use it then?
I did.
On me, tell him no.
Because he was technically your roommate and your best friend.
He's your roommate too.
Quote unquote,
she just said, as a roommate.
To be fair, I wasn't on the lease. So, your roommate.
So what? You're still living there.
And your quote unquote brother would have listened to you more than just a random ass girl that just decided to join in. So I was like, okay, I'm communicating to
He was willing to
partner.
leave you stranded in Phoenix. What makes you think he's going to listen to me?
Touche. But I was like to my partner, I'm telling you, I don't think he's good to keep this dog. I don't think he's capable of maintaining it. Can you say something about it? And you're like, no, we have no rights. I know how he takes care of animals.
Because
he's good.
I've physically
And then boom,
seen him take care of an animal before,
the dog gave us hell. Not the dog's fault, Dom's fault. But
she really doesn't like Dom.
I do not. But that's my hot take. I don't think he deserved the dog. So
even his own parents was like, he's very starry-eyed when he got all of his money. Like, All he sees is money and spending it.
And the dog would love me more than him, and I think that's why Dom didn't like me. She would get scared because when Dom would come in, she would go straight to the cage. That's how scared she was. Her tail was down, her head was down. I did see and hear Dom yelling at Lily for just being a dog. So like,
Why are you a dog?
as like Lily, or I don't know, like.
And like even when he did have her out of the kennel, it was either she was in the kennel or
in the
laying
room.
in the bed or in her bed in his room. Which, keep in mind, the amount of room that she had to move around in his room,
So small.
like the hallway was like this couch. That's how much room there was.
And
every time she got up, we would hear him yelling at her to like lay back down. And
yes, that I'm like, bro. Anyways, also,
just took the dog when you left.
that was my plan. I was gonna call like animal control here, but then like,
you should have just threw it in the fucking U-Haul with us.
Get in the U-Haul.
but what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that I never saw them play. It was only me and like Lily playing with our favorite toys.
Never groomed that dog either.
We did as a birthday gift for Dom. I
Dom
decided
did. Oh
let's
my gosh.
groom
If
Lily
that dog was up against you, your entire body would be silver.
I remember.
So bad. The dog was not, the nails so long, the fur paw was long, never got groomed. Fur paw? That's what I said? Yeah. I don't know. It was just bad. That was my hot take. I do not like Dom. Dom probably does not like. I even fed her well, and I got in trouble for feeding her well. And you got on to me too.
I didn't.
Yeah, you were like.
All I said was, hey, he doesn't want that. That's all.
Yeah, but the dog was barely even fed.
The dog wanted it.
The dog probably was like, this is the best food of my life. Thank you. I would give her chicken hearts. I would give her fiber. I would give her like treats. Oh, anyways, I love Lily. That's my hot take. Fuck you, Dom.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Anyways, when I first came back to Tucson, obviously I didn't have a place to live. And so I was staying with him and his family because at this time he was with his family still too. And again, he has his swords and stuff like that and has little tiny throwing knives. And so I'm just chilling, just playing games, I think I was. And he just threw one at me and it like stuck in my back. I was like,
were you shirtless or were you wearing a shirt?
No, I was wearing a shirt. It went through my shirt and everything. I was just like, oh, what the hell, man? And he's like, oh, sorry. I just wanted to see what would happen.
See, that's
just like,
you gotta fight. You have to fight him after this, Robert.
I'm just like, I was like, whatever. So I just like threw the knife to the side. All of a sudden, like I felt a little bit of like a wetness on my back. I was like, what the hell is this? So I look at my hand, there's blood all over my hand. It's like, what the fuck? So I look in the mirror, there's like a stream of blood just coming from where I was stabbed. I was like, oh, you fucker. He's like, oh, don't tell my mom, she'll take my knives. I was like, what the fuck?
A little bitch.
Yeah. So you fucking idiot?
No, yeah, I don't want. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, and so, yeah, I've that's me saying like, yeah, I've had stuff thrown at me before, but
not by a crazy.
Not by a crazy person, but just by an asshole.
I meant a crazy girlfriend specifically, but
no, I've been stabbed by them, but
you've been stabbed by a crazy girlfriend.
I had an ex named Juliana, but she used to like stab me in the hands with her pencils and stuff like that. I don't know why. I would just be there, just doing work because we'd sit next to each other, and she just. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" All the time. I was like, "Fucking idiot." And then I had another ex that was pretty abusive as well. That would always hit me and kick me and stuff like that. Actually, Derek almost got kicked in the face by her, or did get kicked in the face.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
he did. Yeah, I don't know why. He just came up and was like, "Hey, like, y'all good?" And she just turned and roundhouse kicked him.
You know what that sounds like?
Oh.
That was an episode of
name was
South
Keely.
Park. Her name's what?
Keely.
Yeah, that sounds like a crazy one. Now there's an episode of South Park where I don't remember which character this little kid is, but his dad is all into like musicals and shit. And like the kid he wants the kid to like be in musicals and plays, and this guy every time he talks he's singing, the dad. But like I guess he beats them too, technically, the mom and the kid, but the way he does it, he's just always like slap slap slap. I just thought it was funny. I brought that up. My bad.
No, you're fine.
I thought it was funny.
Okay, but
Wait, before you know what else this crazy girl did?
what?
I might have told you this. I don't think you know about this. One time we were sleeping in my room, and like I wake up and like she's just like she's off of the bed, right? And she's squatting. So I'm like, what the fuck you doing? And she starts laughing at me, and I can hear like some water dripping or whatever, what I thought was water. I turn on the light. This fucking crazy girl is taking a piss on my floor in my room. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, oh, I didn't want to go to the bathroom. Keep in mind, the bathroom was literally like right across the hall.
Should have just woken up like.
No, I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, stop. So I think she stopped. And I was like, you better clean that shit up now. Like, what the fuck?
What, did you have like a hard floor or was it like carpet?
No, it was hard floor.
Oh, okay. At least it's easier to clean.
Yeah, but I was like, yo, what the fuck? And she thought it was hilarious.
You see? I think that's where we would have had probably different reactions. Because I would have probably laughed as well, honestly.
My God. No.
No, I think I would be like, yo, that's crazy. You're cleaning it. But just waking up and seeing just some gremlin squatting in the corner pissing, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to take it seriously.
I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, what are you doing?
I don't think I would get mad, especially if it's like a one-time thing. I don't think I'd get mad. I'd just be like, you're weird.
That's crazy because you get mad real easily at stupid shit.
At stupidity, not at stuff like that.
You don't think that's stupid to piss on my floor?
Random things. You pissed on your floor.
Okay, well.
What are you talking about?
That's a story for another day.
Yeah. Fuck you. You're getting after me about this. Oh. Oh my gosh. But no, yeah, like, but random things like that will just make me laugh. No. So again, if I just open my eyes, I'm hearing water trickle, and I look to my right, it's just, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck's going on? No. I'm like, is this real right now?
Yeah,
like,
no, I was pissed. I would like that, but I was pissed.
I would think I'm like dreaming or something. But no, yeah, that, I mean, but afterwards I might be a little bit annoyed. Like, hey, that, like, sure, I may laugh, but don't do it again.
I didn't think it was funny. But we got some Reddit stories, so bring them up.
Some Am I the Asshole stories that we
for full context. I'm actually kind of against these, but I agreed to do it because you want to do it. Kind of the producer wants us to do it, so I'll just say we'll do it just so that we do it. I just don't like these because I feel like if you have to ask if you're an asshole and tell a whole story about it, you probably are. But I'll reserve judgment until I hear these stories.
Get a load of this guy. Okay. So there's this one of Am I the Asshole?
Yeah.
The title is Am I the Asshole for calling out my wife after our dream Japan trip turned into a personal shopping service for her family? Now I will say, just from...
Was there more to that?
Well, that's the title alone. Okay. But I will just say real quick, just from the title alone, I feel like this is something that I'd probably get mad about as well.
I can see myself probably getting upset about this too, I guess.
I don't think I'd probably get mad, but I'd definitely be like, come on, like, we're not here to shop. Anyways, I'll read. So Japan has been my dream destination as far as I, 36 male, can remember. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z and then over time picked up interests in a lot of anime as well. And always saw Japan as this country living in 2040 while we're all lagging behind. I'm currently on a trip with my spouse, 35 female, and her friends, 3 of them. Her closest friend adores her, obviously, and doesn't question how the itinerary has been panning out. The other 2 people are also nice enough to not call anything out from what I've been seeing. So basically, my brother-in-law plus sister-in-law, very, in parentheses, very well-to-do, whatever that means.
Means they have money. They're not poor.
I wish. Wanted a bunch of stuff from Japan. Whether my wife offered or imposed, I don't know. My wife's love language with her family is acts of servitude, for sure. So going out of the way to get stuff for them usually flies. This time, though, we've gone on a trip with a bunch of other friends, and I just spent the entire day getting a turn card to visit this Onitsuka store in Ginza, and back in parentheses, for my brother-in-law. And then planning the rest of the day for all of us around this place so we could pick up the shoe. Apparently it's for shoes. It's not such a hard custom job to do. They sell in 4 letters on each shoe. Being from India, it seems like something any basic tailor can do for us. We left around 10 in the morning, and now it's 7:31. They did military time, sorry. I'm sitting in store waiting for the thing. I'm assuming that's for the shoe. With my sister-in-law, she wanted a bag from a luxury brand in Japan, being great for secondhand high-quality stuff. We visited a number of stores from the day we landed to finally picking up one with the grade that fit what she was looking for. Oh, this guy's English. This meant going to different stores, calling her, showcasing the stuff to her on video call, and then getting the yay or nay. Obviously, they're well-to-do. Okay, so they pay us back for the items we sourced. We had to spend the entire day around this area that I finally asked the others to go back to the hotel and head to an area of anime and gaming. By the time we got free, parentheses, just me and her, the area that I wanted to go had closed. At this point, I told the others who'd reached the hotel to come meet us at a tower. Now, after the pickup of the shoe, I told her that I'm going to tell her family that this doesn't fly. And I don't give a shit what they think when I say it, and I'm 100% will tell them. She then flipped it on me that how fucking dare can I call her family shit? Parentheses, I didn't. Again, this guy's writing. And that this is her family, she cares deeply about them, and I have no right to say this to them. Am I the asshole, or should I just confront them?
So that was a long ass story. I don't know if I was following the entire time.
It was long, but also just
let me ask a couple questions first of all.
Okay.
So am I to understand that they went shopping for one day to get shit for this girl's family that they wanted and that they were going to pay them back for? Is that what is happening? And he's just pissed off it took the whole day?
Okay, so on here it says...
This is another reason why I don't like these stories. This is a long-ass story, and I didn't check out, but I was definitely lost.
So on here it says that, as for time-wise, that there was an itinerary. The trip was only 10 days long. But every time they went past like a secondhand store, they had to go to it. And the fact that his spouse or wife is basically a pleaser, acts of servitude, she was just like, okay, yeah, sure, we can do that, even though they already had plans to do something else. Which to him, he's like, hey, I want to do things too. We had plans. But since her family was like, no, let's go do this, she's like, okay, fuck what you want to do. We're going to go do this.
Okay, well, in her defense, this is a 36-year-old man that wants to go see a fucking anime village. Grow the fuck up. If that's what, if I wanted to see this place so bad and we didn't get to because we were going on all these fucking shops, then grow up, bro. The fuck?
It's Japan.
Nah. Okay, and you don't think there's cooler shit to do in Japan than go see all the anime bullshit they have?
It's probably a lot of what they have.
Yeah, but I bet you there's a lot of other shit too. Get some fucking culture in your life, this guy.
Go get him a massage.
Fucking, they do something. Go to a bathhouse.
Oh, yeah, I'd probably
go see fucking, I don't know what's out there. I've never been in Japan.
Go see like some culture, like towers that they have the shrines.
No, yeah, this guy's definitely the ass. I mean, okay, look it. I don't like that. That's one. But, like, I get having kind of an itinerary on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, come on, bro. You're there for 10 days. Like, with you and your wife. Just fucking go with the flow, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I also probably would have been like, hey, we don't have to go into every single store.
Oh no, yeah. Like I would probably tell them like, hey, like I'm down to go a couple stores that's on the
So
way.
I'm right there. I'm there with him on that. Like we don't need to do all of this.
No, yeah. Like if we're still like on the way, okay, sure, we can stop for 5-10 minutes, look around, whatever. But if it's like, oh, we want to go this way, but their store that they want to go to 20 minutes the opposite direction, like I'm sorry, but like I'm not wanting.
And then I feel like so did he tell the family something, or that he would tell them something?
What's your question?
Did he tell the family something, or is that what they were fighting about?
I don't think he told the family. He told the wife, like, hey, like I got stuff I want to do as well. But because we're doing all these different stores that your family wants to do, and you're just letting it happen, I'm not getting to do anything that I want to do. And
Which
so
is go see anime bullshit.
And so she got defensive, saying, "How dare you? I care for my family. I'm doing what they want." Which, I mean, I get wanting to do things because, I mean, to be fair, how often will you get to go to Japan? I'm sure there's things that he's gonna want to do. And again, it's only 10 days. If it was like there for 3 weeks.
Why did they go with other? Why didn't they just go by themselves?
Because I guess it's just like a family trip. I don't know.
I thought you said these people with her were not her family; they were friends.
Oh, maybe they are friends. You see, that's the thing. It was going between. It's going between friends and family, but
I don't know if this guy's an asshole, but he's definitely a bitch.
It says 2 guys and 3 girls. Only 2 girls are in for the shopping at full steam. One of them does window shopping only. Yes, and also it says that we're Indian, and my wife isn't super independent, and culturally it'll get a lot of backlash from the family if I left her to go by herself.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't leave her either.
I am reading the edits because these questions that you're asking, it's like the whole do other things. He says, yes, I have hit cultural spots, not yet museums since none of the others are interested. Sticking around for the common good of the group to steer things to tourism. So it seems like he is doing other things. It's just one of the main things he wanted to do. He's not being able to do.
I'd say get the fuck over it and grow up, bro.
But again,
maybe they're both kind of being assholes, but this guy's definitely a fucking bitch.
I would say, I mean, I'm not going to say he's a direct asshole. I would say the way he's going about it is kind of like the fuck guys. Honestly, if I really wanted to do something and they were just not interested, at the end of the day, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go by myself then.
Yeah.
I'm going to just go for a day, go by myself, or at least a couple hours, see what I want to see, and we can meet up later over here. That's always an option,
that wouldn't go over well in your life.
Oh, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't for me. But at the same time, again, like, you guys aren't interested. You guys can do what you want to do. I'm going to go do something I want to do. I've been waiting. Again, I don't know when I'll be ever back in Japan.
She needs to get a husband that's not into anime is what she needs to do. I'm so against that. I'm sorry.
What, anime? Or like you're just against people that are into anime?
It sounds like this guy's into it pretty hardcore, like for being 36 years old. He's almost 40. Like, come on, what are we doing?
Looking like that AWA person. AWA. Anyways, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Even after our discussing, the public, the citizens of the world, have decided that this guy is the asshole.
Yeah, I probably agree.
Yeah, I mean,
she was being kind of an asshole too, but
I mean, yeah, again, I think they both were. I think she was mostly an asshole for not so much considering what he wants, but also because at least he's like letting it happen still too. It's just there was a certain point where he's like, I want to do stuff too.
Yeah. And
she was an asshole for saying like, fuck you, we're doing that. But again, I do think he's a little bit of an asshole because he could have also just gone by himself. That's what I would.
Yeah, well,
or just those two.
That's what happens when you marry a child.
Yeah, children these days, you know, couldn't get enough of them. That came out differently than what I thought I was gonna say. That was it. If you like the Am I the Asshole thing, let us know. We could probably try and do it a little bit more in the future. Of course, with other
probably
things.
Try to do it a little better too.
Yeah, we'll try and find ones where they can speak English because he messed up a lot. I had to work around that.
Granted, it was your first time reading it, but
Yeah. Also, I'm not much of a reader.
that sounded terrible.
I don't really read, so probably not the best reader. But if you liked what you heard and or saw, whether you're watching this or listening to this, you can come back for more for the next episode. Like and subscribe. And yeah, the mic's always hot.